What is an encryption? Encryption is basically a security techniques that is applied on the data, and the data is scrambled in a way that it becomes ununderstandable. It becomes meaningless. If any hacker, any unauthorized person gets access to your data, the hacker will not be able to understand it. For example, this is sender, this is receiver. The sender is sending the confidential data, and confidential data may be your credit card number, your bank details, and a hacker is getting access, is intercepting all the confidential information, and that confidential information can be misused. So the data is scrambled before sending, so that when the hacker gets access to your data, so it will be meaningless for the hacker, though the hacker can get access to your data. Encryption is not preventing the hacker to get access to your data, but that data will be meaningless for the hacker. For example, I have taken a simple type of data just for your understanding. I've taken my name, I'm sending it, I want to scramble this data. I have swapped two consecutive letters. So when I have swapped every letter with the next one, so the data becomes meaningless. So if the hacker gets access to this data, so this data will not make any sense for the hacker. So encryption has two types, symmetric and asymmetric type. So let's discuss symmetric first. Symmetric encryption uses a single key for encryption and decryption. That means for scrambling and making the data back in any understandable form. So in symmetric encryption, a single key is used to encrypt and decrypt data. So in this example, I have used an 8-bit encryption key. So how this encryption key works, I actually want to send this data, the data at the top row, computer science, Sir Mushtaq. So this is the plain text. This is the plain text that I actually want to send. And this is the encryption key that is making my data to become meaningless for the hacker. How it is working? I'm giving you a simple example. C is being shifted across the alphabets 3 places. For example, this is the list of a few alphabets, and C is being transferred 3 places. So 1, 2, 3. So C will be replaced with F. So you can clearly see the C has been replaced with F. And the same way, all the letters have been shifted that number of places across the alphabet. We can see another example. Let's say E. E has been shifted 2 places across the alphabets. You can clearly see if E has been shifted 2 places, so 1, 2. So E will become G here. And in the same way, all the characters have been shifted that number of places. So this is the encryption key. So same encryption key will be used by the receiver to decrypt the data, because the receiver will make sense of the data, wanted to understand the data. So but this encryption key will be used in backwards. For example, the receiver will receive this text. Actually, this is the ciphertext. Ciphertext is the scrambled data which is not making any sense. So once the receiver gets this data, now it will apply the same key but in a reverse order. So this key will be used in a backward way. For example, this letter will be shifted back 3 places alphabetically to get the original character. So this is the symmetric encryption where a single key is used. That key can be 8 digit, 10 digit or anything depending upon the data. Second type of encryption is asymmetric encryption. Asymmetric encryption use two keys. One is the public key and the other is private key. A public key is used to encrypt the data, to scramble the data, and the private key is to decrypt the data. Let's take an example to understand the concept. This is sender, I've denoted it with S, and this is receiver. So sender is sending some confidential information to person R. So this person will use a certain algorithm to generate a pair of keys. One part will be a public and the other is private. This is public key and this is private key. For example, just to give you a concept more clear, I am making it 1, 2, 3 and its private key is ABC, though these are complex number. Now sender wants to send data to R, so person R will provide its public key to S. So this is the public key of receiver. So now the sender will use the public key of the receiver to encrypt the data. Now the sender will send this information, any confidential data, to R. Now the R will use its matching pair of private key to decrypt the data. So otherwise, if this data goes to any other person, that person will not be able to decrypt it. So if any other person want to send data to R, let's say it's J wants to send data to R. These all persons are working in one organization and they keep on sending confidential information to each other. Now J wants to send data to R, so now R again will provide its public key to J to encrypt data. So now J will encrypt data and will send this data to R, and R will use its private key to decrypt it, to make the data understandable. So this is how the asymmetric encryption work. So the public key remains public, so it is known to everyone, while the private key is only known to the receiver.